Hello everybody and welcome to the Nu107 90s reunion. I'm not part of the whole live bit. My schedule is so shot right now. Now I'm in the middle of moving. I just came from New York and I'm in Illinois right now. Of course, New York, it's very stressful over there. And I'm still moving, you know, I left so many things over there. I'm dealing with so many boxes every day. Marceline, who's organizing all of this, said, you know, Zach, I know you can't do the whole live bit, but maybe you can make a little video and say hi to everybody. And I go, sure, you know, what do you want me to say? And she said, maybe you can talk about how you got into Nu107. Not many people know that story. And maybe you can talk about your fondest memories of the station. And I'm like, sure, let's do it. How I got into Nu107. The year 1996, I was still in college. I was doing my thesis and I was juggling that with my band, which was Hungry Young Poets. That's my band with Barbie. And this was before Imago, before Barbie's Cradle, and before Mojo Fly and all of that. So one day, Sony Music Philippines, our label, said, hey, you guys have a guesting in Nu107 in Francis Reyes' show in The Raw. So I was like excited, like, yeah, I'm gonna meet Francis Reyes and we're gonna be guests in Nu107. So you can imagine my excitement from being a total fan of the station to being guests and being interviewed. So after the interview, you know, I just went up to Francis and I said, hey man, is there an opening? I mean, I'd like to try out as a DJ. And then Francis looked at me. If you know Francis, he looks at you like this, right? He looks at you like this. He looks over his glasses. And he said, you want to be a DJ? I go, yeah. Why? I go, why not? I think it's such a cool job. I mean, I want to be a DJ. Can I try out? And he said, okay. I think you should call Ron and Claire, the bosses, call them by tomorrow. Don't wait another day. I think you have a lot of potential. I think you speak really well. And I think you'd be a great DJ. Call them immediately, please. And I got really excited. I'm like, my confidence level is just like, it's like this high because of what Francis said. So I couldn't sleep, couldn't wait for next day. I called up Ron and I said, hey, I'm the guy Francis was talking about. Did he tell you about me? And Ron was like, yeah, you're that guy. Okay, why don't you come in a couple of days and let's do an interview. So I come in on a Wednesday and Ron and Claire, they interview me. And then a week later, I'm part of the Nu107 crew. So I'm like, yeah, good job, Zach. You got some skills, huh? Now, after 1 week of working in the station, I kind of figured it out. You know, I didn't get in there because of any skill involved. I got in because of desperation. Those guys were down to 4 or 5 DJs. They were working 7 days a week at 5-hour shifts. Now that's enough to drive anybody insane, right? So first guy that comes along looking for a job, they're like, yeah, okay na yan. So that's how I got into Nu107. Fondest memories. Okay. Fondest memories. Oh man, there's just so many great memories in Nu107. From saying really dumb things in the Rock Awards to almost getting fired for it, to making my own playlist and getting reprimanded for that. That happened more than once. The sex offers I'd get during the graveyard shift. I mean, how can anyone forget anything like that, right? I get so many sex offers during my shift. And that was great, you know, up until they'd meet up with me and they'd see me and they're like, ikaw si Zach? Payat mo. Kala ko Brad Pitt. So that happened more than once too. All these things. But I guess if I were to place value with my experience in Nu107, it would not be because of the scene. It would not be because of the music. It would not be because of the culture or any of that. The value that I see in Nu107 are the people behind Nu107. And I'm not talking about just the people that I've got to work with. You know, I've been a listener of Nu107 before, during my stay there, and after. I was in Nu107 from 1996 till 2005. I'm a big fan of the people who were there before me. And then, of course, the people I got to work with, all those guys are brilliant. And the guys after me, I mean, they were carrying the torch for as long as they could. I know what I know now. I am the media person that I am because of Nu107. I was shaped by these people. Now is a great opportunity for me to say thank you to all of you. To all the fans of the station, thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for being with us and enjoying the ride with us. If you're watching this and you don't know what Nu107 is, you missed a lot. Anyway, you know what? Wishful thinking, but I wish that Nu107 can just broadcast like maybe, I don't know, once a year. Definitely find time to do that. Kick back with the old jacks, just play rock music all day, jam with the listeners and all that. I mean, how about one weekend out of the year? I mean, right? I mean, that's a pretty good idea. I don't know. Wishful thinking. So I'll see you guys around. I'm online a lot. I'm doing this whole machina bit with motorcycles. I love motorcycles. And I'm still active with the band. So there you have it. This is Zach, and you're listening to the home of new rock, Nu107.